Both parties vowing to take on entitlement spending, including Medicare, which makes up 13% of this year's budget. President Obama calls the GOP's proposed Medicare cuts drastic and too sudden. So are President Obama's proposed cuts, part of Obamacare and his budget, just as extreme? Joining us for a fair and balanced debate, Fox News political analyst Juan Williams and New York Daily News columnist and Fox News contributor Andrea Tantaros. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Juan.
Good morning.
Good morning, Peter.
Andrea, is the president out of whack here? Is he going to kill Medicare for a lot of Americans? Are seniors going to be suffering as a result of what he plans?
Well, yes. If I were a senior, I would be extremely disturbed with what the president is proposing. He's actually proposing, Peter, an independent panel. 15 bureaucrats, 15 government-appointed officials. This is these rationing boards we've heard about, who are going to make decisions about how to limit individual expenditures for Medicare patients. What does that mean? They're going to decide what programs you can have and what programs you can't. What's going to be the most cost-effective? This is going to lead to rationing. Just look at England. It always does. If you start to cut payments to doctors, cut payments to hospitals, which is what the Obama plan does, eventually doctors start to not want to treat Medicare patients. It's a very, very scary prospect.
Thanks, Andrea. Juan, it sounds compelling what Andrea is saying. Is the president talking out of both sides of his mouth? He was the guy that was talking about reducing Medicare by $500 billion with regard to his plan. So, should there be this independent board making decisions, and should he be cutting $500 million?
Well, yeah, Peter, look, I don't think what Andrea said is right at all. I mean, the fact is that you've got to have some reductions in order to cut back the amount of federal spending in this country if you care about the deficit. So the Republican plan is one that would absolutely just take away Medicare as we know it. It would take away the guarantee for seniors, for people who are in nursing homes, that they would be given care with a government plan. The way the Republicans would do it is to simply allow Medicare to become a voucher, basically, and say, you have to deal with the private marketplace, and if insurance companies won't cover you, if you can't do it on your own, you're out in the cold. And President Obama's plan, by contrast, is one that tries to restrain the rate of growth and the cost of Medicare by having doctors and others look at some of the procedures, the processes, the surgeries that go forward, and try to restrain the fact that they become more and more expensive.
What's Juan saying?
If I were a senior and you have, for example, Medicare prescription Part D, which is working very well, a lot of seniors like it. Paul Ryan's plan is just like the Part D program, based on those same things. It's the same choices that the lawmakers have in D.C., which they love. It's managed to keep costs down. Seniors get to choose. They get a stipend that is going to be kept in check with the cost of inflation. They get to go and choose which health care they want. Now, what does this do in the marketplace?
Tell us next time, Andrea. Tell us about the marketplace next time as we end this segment. Juan, Andrea, we'll see you again soon. Have a great day.
All right, guys.
Good to see you.